You think so? I want to make sure our parents got it.
It's got to go live.
Okay. We're hoping that our parents can hear us.
Seeing Barnes.
You can hear me? Parents, yay! Beautiful. Okay, yay. Okay, so we're just going to pretend the last 17 minutes were dress rehearsal. That's it, Mr. Beverly. And then parents, if you can hear us, we just need something through Dojo. That would be fantastic. Just to extra double, triple check and confirm. And without further ado, our principal, Mr. Beverly.
All right, we're going to give this another go. As I was just laughing over here, when you're not one that writes down your speeches and you just kind of wing it, second time might be a little different. So you let me know how it goes. But I'd like to welcome everybody. Good morning. Welcome to the 5th grade promotion ceremony. Okay, we gather here today not under the circumstances that we wanted, but these are the circumstances that happened. So first and foremost, I would like to thank all of the families that are at home watching together. Can we give them a huge round of applause, please? To our families, congratulations. You raised some fine kids. They're going on to the middle school. For this group, you've been faced with a lot of challenges, none other than the most challenging of years. The year 2021, 2022 will always go down as one of the toughest that we've ever faced. You guys have been through one of the toughest stretches imaginable for a student. You went through the corona pandemic. It saw you be out of school for the last half of a school year, mostly virtual for the second school year with a little hybrid at the end. And then finally this year, we came back in person. And it was probably one of the most challenging things that I think all of us, whether you're a student, whether you're a parent, or whether you're a faculty member, one of the hardest years that we've ever dealt with. If you can make it through this year, I'm pretty positive that you can make it through anything. But what's next? Now you're on to middle school. Nothing gets easier from here. It's just going to keep getting harder and harder. So the first challenge I want to lay down to you is if you look around this room right now, you're going to see a lot of people that you're going to be with through your middle school years and not high school years. Sure, people will move on, but for the most part, you guys are going to be together for the next part of your arduous journey. Be good to each other. We had a tough time with that this year, and it wasn't just in 5th grade. I think it was everybody returning in person after a year plus of being behind a computer. It was kind of tough adapting. Everyone in this room is going through some things that we know nothing about. Their family going through things that we know nothing about. Be good to each other. Lift each other up. Help each other out. Be there for each other. I can tell you from personal experience, I have a large group of friends that I graduated high school with. There's about 30 of us that still hang out to this day. Not every class is like that, but I can tell you, we still go back and we have elementary stories, middle school stories, high school stories. So instead of bickering and fussing over our differences. Use this time to build some friendships that could last a lifetime, because it'll go by quick. As far as your success, every one of you has the power to change the world. One of my favorite quotes, be the change you want to see in the world. It's easy to talk the talk. It's a lot harder, but a lot more rewarding to walk the walk. And now you got to make some tough decisions. What are you going to do for a living? You're going to be someone that goes into public service, maybe be a teacher, firefighter, paramedic. Maybe you want to be a banker. Maybe you want to go into the skilled trades. No matter what you decide, you have the power to succeed at anything you want to do. One of my family mottos, work hard, play hard. Put in your work, earn what's yours, and then enjoy. To my parents and families watching at home, my challenge to you all moving forward, we all know it gets much harder from here. You've done an excellent job supporting your kiddos this far, but moving forward, they're going to need it, and they're probably going to need it more than they have in the past. So please keep doing what you're doing. Be there. Be there as a mentor. Be there as a friend. Make sure that we work together to see through the success, because it really does take a village these days to raise our kids. To my teachers, my counselor, my social worker, my dean of students, can I please get a round of applause for all that they do for all of us? This year really was blood, sweat, and tears to every sense of the word. And I know the work that all of you put in, and from the bottom of my heart, thank you for all that you've done for everyone that's here in this room today. All right, so let's kick this off. Let's get it going. Last round of applause. My students, round of applause to you. Congratulations on making it into the middle school and out of 5th grade. I wish you absolutely nothing but the very best. Just because you're leaving out of the grade school, don't ever think you can't come by, say hi, talk, whatever you need, we will be here for you. Ms. Brown.
I almost knocked this balloon arch over. My goodness. All right. Okay, so thank you, students. I'm so glad to see everybody sitting here dressed so nicely. Remember that your parents and your family members are watching you live on our YouTube channel. Once again, our most esteemed administrators and teachers, parents and family members, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant good morning to you. It is a great privilege for me to be standing here again in front of you, expressing the happiness that we feel in our hearts today. I am so excited to be part of this celebration, the first annual post-pandemic 5th grade promotion ceremony here at ATA. It is such a pleasure to share in the variety of emotions filling this room as you're closing the 5th grade chapter of your life's story. We do not need an award or a medal just to prove that we have something special within us. All of us are blessed with talent and are worth congratulating, and this is what today is about. How many times have you or your parents imagined what this day would be like? I have to say, I have thought about this day many times. I could have memorized every scene, but Not even my best of imagined scenes could compare to the real scene that I am greeted with right now. Parents, you are probably wondering where the years have gone, or perhaps how fast time flies as you marvel at your sons and daughters' accomplishments. It doesn't seem that long ago when these emerging teenagers, which we honor today, were toddling off to start kindergarten or pre-K across the street. Of course, living through those years between kindergarten and today's promotion may have seemed like an eternity for some of our students, but you know what? They didn't quit, even when they really wanted to. Or that one time a student tried to convince me that they didn't need an education because everything they would learn would come from the internet. A true story from what class? From 5B. You are the class of 2029. And come to think of it, you will graduate high school in a century that's still in its infancy, or the beginning. At a time in history when our world is dealing with enormous challenges, like the COVID pandemic we are trying so hard to get out of. However, we are at a time when opportunities created by these challenges have never been greater. I, along with your other teachers, are glad that you are technology masters, born and educated in a technological world. You snap, TikTok, and thrive where stories come at us quickly thanks to Instagram. Your teachers were tough on you and gave you challenges so you could grow the grit and stamina to help create today's world into something even better for tomorrow. The lessons you have learned in class will surely help get you through the next stage of middle school. And while you learned about US government, objects in the sky, poetry, quadratic equations, and how to multiply decimals, these will help you in middle school, but what you have really learned is so much more. You have learned other things than just academics, like gaining the courage to stand in front of your class and give a presentation when we barely had the nerve to talk to the person next to us. One of the things that makes me very proud as your teacher is most of you have learned something many others will never learn throughout all of their years. You have learned how to appreciate others. Of course, you can solve math problems by ourselves and take our test individually and go through our everyday lives on our own. But you cannot deny how important the people around us are. Our parents, our friends, your teachers and administrators, and even the ladies that serve us breakfast and lunch. All of these people have served a vital role in helping us be where we are right now. What's most important is that this community has made it possible to have you see through all the challenges and come out even stronger and better. The world will need all sorts of interesting people to help make bigger, better, and stronger communities. Your milestones like today's promotion propels your adventure into this great big world where you will become hairstylists, designers, engineers, doctors, lawyers, a professional dancer, and of course, the highly desired YouTube gamer. You can be anything. In the fall, we will welcome you back to ATA to see you to continue on your journey with your educational passions. We have one request. Bring pencils every day to every class. So on Thursday, when you leave us for the last time, you will see tears falling from our eyes and smiles wide and big on our faces as we watch you start a new chapter of your life. I only have a few more days of getting to say this. I believe in you. Please go make good choices. Now, let's start with your promotion. Is the camera pointing right here? Perfect. Okay, so hold on. Thank you. I appreciate that. Everybody quiet down. So because we're streaming, we're going to call you up by cohort. So all of 5A, then B, then C. But it's important. I want you to get your certificate, but then also stand here because your parents and family members are watching you. And today is about you. So they want to see you more than they want to see me. Curtis. There's no speeches. We'll save that for while we're out at the Kona, okay? Appreciate that. So our first person up, I don't think we're quite ready. Thank you. Our first person that's going to be receiving their certificate not only is going to be receiving their certificate, but an award which many of you have voted on. This first person is going to be Bailey Shepard, who is receiving the Friendly Neighbor Award for always being... It's okay. Hold on one second. Hold on. I'll tell you what. We're going to wait for all of 5A to be called, and then we'll just give a nice big roarous clap, okay? And we'll do that for each cohort because I want you to hear, and I want your peers to hear what award you're receiving and why you're receiving it. So Bailey Shepard is getting the Friendly Neighbor for always being kind, caring, and helpful to everybody. She is not in attendance today. Amir King. Hold on, please don't clap. Amir King is receiving the Computer Whiz Award because he is a technology genius. There you go. Our next award goes to Abby Pendota Gonzalez, and she is receiving the Listening Ear Award for always being a friend who is willing to lend a listening ear. Here, Abby. Edmund Fears, who is also receiving the Always Smiling Award for always brightening our days with your enthusiastic and bright smile. Wait. Okay, our next one is Miranda Jones, who is receiving the Amazing Artist Award for her artistic talents and creativity. You want to give a little wave to your parents? They're right there in that little camera. Kari Blair. Kari is receiving the Daring Dancer Award because he is never afraid to bust a move. You want to give a wave to your parents? Elliot Livingston. He is receiving the Dreamer Award because he is always dreaming up something with his creative imagination. Lachey Smith, who is receiving a Wonderful Worker Award because you always try your best and are constantly working hard. Christina Marquez, you are receiving a Happy Helper Award for always happily lending a helping hand to your teacher and others. Jocelyn Castro. She is receiving the Roadrunner Award because she is a super speedy worker who always turns in quality work rapidly. She is not in attendance today. Our next student is Alyssa Perry. She is receiving a Soaring Towards Success Award for the great strides towards success she made this year. She is not in attendance. Our next recipient is Guadalupe Sanchez, who is receiving an awesome attendance award for always being here to learn and laugh. And the joke's on us because she is not here today. For the first time all year, she is not here today. Our next student is Courtney Wimberly, who is the queen of questions for always asking royally excellent questions during lessons. Hello. Our next recipient is Trayvon Alexander. He is receiving the Snicker Starter for always making, especially me, laugh. DeMarcus King, who is receiving the Daring Diver Award because he always dove right into his assignments without hesitation. DeMarcus is not with us today. Nate Beard. Nate is receiving the Stick to It Award for never giving up and always trying his best. Yuridia Miranda. She is receiving the Creative Kid Award because her out-of-the-box thinking always astounds us. You're welcome. Javel Dela Cruz. Javel is receiving the Curious Cat Award he is receiving this for always being full of curiosity about the world. Sabrina Sadler. She is receiving Attitude is Everything Award because, well, hold on. Attitude is everything because your positive attitude is inspirational. You're welcome. Our next award goes to Mikhail Gaddis Jr., who is receiving the Brilliant Behavior Award for his absolutely astounding excellent behavior. Our next recipient is Tatum Edwards. And she will be receiving the Fashionista Award because you are always decked out in the latest fashions. You're welcome. Amaria Hughes. Amaria is receiving the Mother Hen Award for always tending to the needs of others. Do you need Kleenex? Are you crying? You're a sweet girl. Elena Reyes Villa. She is receiving the Strong Arm Award for all. I'll wait because she was quiet when you guys received your award. Thank you. She's receiving the Strong Arm Award for always having your hand raised to answer questions. Curtis Diener. Curtis is receiving the Hug Bug Award because you are always ready with a hug. Yay! Layla Ivy. She is receiving the Phenomenal Friend Award for loyalty to her friends. Thank you. Our next person is Travion Dantzler. He is receiving Future YouTube Star because you are on your way to stardom. Thank you. Joseph Gross. You are receiving the Chatterbox Award. You are never at a loss for words. And our last recipient before we start 5B is going to be Shayla Williams. Shayla is receiving the Trendsetter Award because she is always on top of the latest trends. And that will conclude 5A's award. Mrs. Peterson?
All right, boys and girls, we need to keep it quiet. We have 5B and 5C to get through. Same rules apply. Let's clap at the end so we can make sure everyone gets the awards. And if you want to wave to your parents. All right, we are starting off with Amy Alfaro. Amy, you are getting the future president because you are a natural born leader. Amy. Amy has her private escort. There you go, Amy. Next, we have Anthony Garcia Ramirez. Anthony, you are getting the Chatterbox Award because you are always never at a loss for words. Next, we will go to Antonio Chambers. Antonio, you are receiving the Right Hand Man Award for always being there to help whenever help is needed. And then look at the camera. Next, we have Autumn Wright. Autumn is receiving the Mother Hen Award for always tending to the needs of others. Hey, look at the camera. Next, Bryson Ellis. Bryson, you are receiving the Marvelous Mathematician for always excelling at math. Cameron Buchanan. Mr. Sports, for your love of all things sports. Wave to your family. Next, we have Diana Cardenas Flores. Diana is receiving Miss Manners for always being respectful and courteous to everyone. Next, we have Damar Floyd. Damar is receiving Mr. Cooperative for always working well in groups and cooperating with your teachers and peers. And he is not here today. Next, we have Devin Massengill. Devin is receiving the King of Questions for always asking royally excellent questions during lesson. He is also not in attendance. Next, we have Dia L. Jerwi. Dia, you are receiving the Computer Whiz because you are a technology genius. Next, we have Emily De La Cerda. Emily, you are receiving the Super Smiler Award because you are always smiling. Next, we have Jonathan Garcia. Jonathan, you are receiving Happy Helper for always happily lending a helping hand to your teacher and others. Next, we have Janila Dixon. Janila, you are receiving Miss Sports for your love of all things sports. Boys and girls, make sure you're quiet so they can hear their names called. Next, we have London Tate. London, you are receiving the Stick to It Award for never giving up and always trying your best. I'll wait. Next, we have Milena Hernandez. Milena, you are receiving the Brilliant Behavior Award for absolutely outstanding behavior. Next, we have Michael Haygood, the third. Michael, you are receiving the Friendly Neighbor Award for always being kind, caring, and helpful to everyone. I'll wait. Ladies. Next, we have Miguel Hernandez. Miguel, you are receiving Mr. Manners for always being respectful and courteous to everyone. Next, we have Quanmika Granberry. Quanmika, you are receiving Miss Cooperative for always working well in groups and cooperating with your teachers and peers. Next, we have Raina Howard. Raina, you are receiving Wonderful Worker because you always try your best and are constantly working hard. Next, we have Ricardo Resendez Gonzalez. Ricardo, you are receiving Soccer Star for your amazing soccer skills. Next, we have Samantha Barnes. Samantha, you are receiving Morning Person for always being a happy, enthusiastic ray of sunshine in the morning. Next, we have Samaje Taylor. Samaje, you are receiving Amazing Artist for your artistic talents and creativity. Next, we have Troy King. Troy, you are receiving Out of My Shell for letting us get to know you better and see your great personality. Next, we have Tyler Lynch. Tyler, you're receiving the Quiet Achiever because you are so humble about your greatest achievements. And last in 5B, we have William Strickland. William, you're receiving the Eager Reader for your love of reading, even in math class. And that's the end of 5B.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, fifth grade families. We're going to end this morning with our 5C class of 2029. First is Taylor Eccles. And Taylor, you are receiving the Stylin' and Smiling Award because you are always styling with a smile on your face. And cute shoes today. Next is Blake Caesar. Blake, you are the wonderful worker because you always try your best and are constantly working hard. Congratulations, Blake. The next award goes to Aiden Pennick for you are receiving the Honor Roll royalty for your amazing Honor Roll accomplishments this year. The next award goes to Kalyn Hayden for the Out of My Shell award for letting us get to know you better and see your great personality. Congratulations, Kalyn. Next goes to Kyla Jacobs. Kyla, you are receiving the Miss Manners Award for always being respectful and courteous to everyone. Congratulations, love. Next, the award goes to Jaira Jones. Jaira, for being a super smiler because you are always smiling. Make sure you wave. Next is Sanchez Bruner Jr. The Soaring Toward Success Award for great strides toward success you made this year. Congratulations, Sanchez.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Next is Ronald Hanlon Jr. Ronald, you are receiving Phenomenal Friend for your loyalty to your friends. Megan Hughes. Megan, you are receiving the Queen of Questions for always asking royally excellent questions during lessons. Here you go, love. Congratulations. Cayenne Carrion. Writing Wizard for showing dedication and commitment to writing. Jocelyn Zarate. Quiet Achiever, because you are so humble about your greatest achievements. Congratulations, Jocelyn. Jose Macias. Daring Diver, because you always dive right into your assignments without hesitation. Congratulations, Jose. Next is Jaira Johnson, giving you the award for Amazing Artist for your artistic talents and creativity. Shayla Gladney. Shayla, you're getting the award for all-around all-star because you are an all-star in everything you do. Wait. Next is Jacob Lopez Hernandez. Mr. Nice Guy, because you are nothing but nice. Congratulations, Jacob. Giselle Rogers. Giselle is getting Happy Helper for always happily lending a helping hand to your teacher and others. Congratulations, Giselle. Next is Charlie Elin. always smiling, for always brighten our days with your enthusiastic and bright smile. Congratulations, Charlie. Next is Anaya Twitty. Miss Sports, for your love of all things sports. Make sure you guys check out her outfit today. Custom-made outfit. Next goes to Jalen Oliver. Jalen, Mr. Cooperative, for always working well in groups and cooperating with all of your teachers and peers. Congratulations, Jalen. The next award goes to Devea Neal. Devea is getting the Stick to It Award for never giving up and always trying your best. Devea is not with us today. Helem Rosales Castillo. Attitude is Everything Award because your positive attitude is inspirational. Helem is not with us today. Gianna Darrell. Gianna Darrell is getting the Life of the Party Award because of your bubbly personality. Gianna is not with us today. Jaden Bays. Taskmaster, for putting first things first and always working hard at your assignments. Jaden is not with us today. Kaylin Brooks. Snicker Starter, for always making us laugh. Kaylin is not with us today. Norel Burnell. Norel is getting the Future Teacher Award because if you could, you'd be a teacher right now. Darius Glover. Darius is getting the Passionate Peer Award because you are passionate about your area of interest. Zion Faulkner. Storytelling Star because you always have the best stories to tell us. Malia Marinas. Brilliant Behavior for your absolutely outstanding behavior. Please give a round of applause to my homeroom 5C.
Thank you. All right. Okay, fifth grade promotion students. All right, wonderful. I'm glad. Thank you very much for your attention. That is a long bell. You guys got to get used to it. That's a middle school bell. Okay, this is going to conclude our ceremony for today. You make sure that you are going to be dismissed with your homeroom teachers, just like you get dismissed at lunch. And then parents, the Kona truck is here. Students will be going out to receive their Kona cup. Before they go, they will, if you have given money for family and friends Kona cups, that money will be returned to your graduate. And if monies have not been picked up, you will hear from me through Dojo, or I will also be standing outside if it's something you wanted to retrieve from me as well. You just need to sign off that you received monies from me. Once again, graduates, I am so proud to be part of your fifth grade chapter in your life, as I speak for Ms. Thompson, Ms. Peterson, and all the other adults in this room. Thank you very much for attending today. And we're ready to go. Hey guys, 5th grade, listen up, listen up. I want to make this very quick. 5th grade, I'm going to call your name and then you need to come up, receive your cash from me, get your ticket from your teacher, and then you are dismissed for the day. But we need to get through it super fast, which means you have to be quiet so others can hear their names because you have to sign, okay? Good?